Go on. Yeah, that's good.
Right.
I said that I feel educated. I just have the realize, or it was brought to my attention of having check-ins with the Lord instead of just, oh Lord, help me find this or that, and then boom, there it is. It's like, what will you have me do today? So that aligned with like my own little research project on Elijah and light bulb, the still small voice, because there was something in there that I needed to find, and that was definitely part of it. So I feel blessed and educated.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Wow.
excellent. Anybody else want to add anything? Karen, yeah.
I didn't share this in the group, but I had an aha happening about passion and purpose.
Mhm.
You know, I've been thinking kind of that my dog sitting business is just like an income, and however, I just love these animals and I love the people that own them. And the Lord showed me today that reminded me of a conversation with the owner yesterday. I said, you know, Lila let me know that she wanted to have a blanket on her by staring at me. And she says, and I said, I translated it. I read it. I speak dog. And she laughed and wrote back. And I remember that when I was younger, this was before they had dogs speaking out loud. And I always thought, you know, I know what they say. I can translate. I'm a dog whisperer. And that's when I was young. And I just was like so encouraged that today, right now, that I am in the very thing I wanted to do years and years ago. Translate dog language. It's silly, but it's
just
that's really good. That's
going
really
backwards, isn't it? It's just going backwards.
I speak dog.
And Karen, how's your hearing God thing going as well? Because we prayed for you, didn't we?
It's going better. It's actually, I think what's happened is the transition is me accepting that it's different rather than me fighting. I want it to be this way. Now it's like, no, he's doing something different. What are you doing today? So I'm walking with it rather than, you know, fighting it.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to convey, but this whole thing of alignment, because God doesn't budge, does he? That's the annoying thing about it. He doesn't change. We have to change and adapt, and we have to align ourselves to him. And sometimes we don't want to, do we? But when we align ourselves, so we've got the purpose, we've got our passion, and then we got, you know, when that's aligned, I think that's when we start to get into that sweet spot, I think. And often, I think it's really encouraging what you were just saying, that often we don't think some of the things around us are important, like your dog thing. And actually God's saying, no, this is part of it. This is how I get you out there, you know. I mean, in our group, you know, we had Deborah and Madeline, and both of them, like, part of their purpose is evangelism, you know, and that's so... It's important to see where you're going, isn't it? And what your general calling is and how it all aligns, but not trying to work it out too much though, because, you know, you don't want to get analyzing it too much, do you? You want to just let God guide you. And anybody else?
Evangelism in my thing too with the owner.
I was going to say that. That's why
Yeah, amazing. The conversation I had yesterday with the guy, he pointed at me and said, I don't know where I'm going when I die, and neither do you. And I'm like, whoa, that came out of nowhere. And the Lord's got me in this family, obviously, for a good reason, you know.
interesting.
So,
yeah. Tanya.
What I was going to say was, gosh, what was it?
Madeline, you identify with that,
Yeah. Was something about evangelism. Oh, dang. Okay, well, it's gone. If I remember it, I'll
actually, while you're thinking about it, just, you know, my purpose, passion is music, and I have got an album launching this week, by the way. Fran, you didn't say that at the beginning, so I've got my launch party this week, so you're invited to come to that.
Yes, it's Thursday, the 23,
I picked
23rd
that
of
date
March.
actually. I felt God gave me that date to release the album on 23rd of the 3rd, 23.
What time?
What's the time? Because I'm coming.
23, no.
Same time as this, but
Eight
o'clock.
yeah, it'll be the same time as this. Yeah.
I was like, I was writing out my schedule. There was something I was going to say, but oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It'll
yeah,
come back to you.
coming up.
It'll
It's
come
called
back to
Land
you.
of Dreams. His album, Land of Dreams. Come and sit in the land of dreams.
Come and dream. Madeline.
Yeah, I wrote a song about a year ago called Align.
Right.
You keep
Oh.
mentioning that word, and I keep singing it, and I don't know why. I think it's important.
Have you got the lyrics?
Yeah, I just grabbed them from my piano. Do you want to hear them?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds better sung, but I'll just the words are quite simple.
Well, sing it if you want to.
Sing it.
No, I won't sing it. It needs to be recorded properly. It's really anyway, I'll just say it because it'll take less time.
Okay.
I take my consciousness to Jesus, and I lay my soul bare. Of every confidence in Jesus, of my frailty I'm aware. Align my heart, align my mind to Jesus Christ, to him I bind. My life is all tied up in Jesus. When he died, so I died. What hurts him hurts me. What he loves, I love. In his word, I abide. Align my heart, align my mind to Jesus Christ, to him I bind. Bring your purifying fire, holy. What's worthless burn away, scatter in the wind. For I don't focus on this temporary frame. I seek eternity with God. Align my thoughts, align my ways to the ways of God, to give him praise.
Ooh. Wow.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah, that's definitely aligned to this evening, Madeline.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
Yeah, I
brilliant.
thought it was connected.
Yeah. Can you post? Have you done it as a recorded song?
Not yet, but I should.
I see.
I think it would suit a band actually, with like drums and electric guitar and that. It's that kind of song. I mean, I only play piano, but I have worked with a Christian producer before who helped me with all of the kind of band type things.
Get together with
Yeah.
Simon.
Yeah.
Do that.
Mm.
Oh, thanks for sharing that. That's really good. Yeah. Brilliant.
Can I say?
Craig, yeah.
something?
Yeah, Craig.
Yes, I had a song, very simple, but it's been going through my head
Mm.
for the whole week, right up
Really?
to now.
Mm-hmm.
Is I always sing of the goodness of God all my days.
Mm. Yeah.
It's running after me. It's running after me. And it's a song by Bethel Church,
All right, yeah.
and it's based on the story of the prodigal son.
Oh, the prodigal son. Oh,
Yes.
right.
When the father come around after him,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it's that image,
Yeah. Cool.
and that is great.
It's a
Mm.
great song.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, what else is there to say except the planes coming into land and? So, what anybody thinking I'm going to do something different this week? Has anybody, like, what we're talking about tonight made you think I'm going to go away and think about this and dig into this a bit deeper?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And I
That
think
was life changing.
right.
Mm.
And I think next time we'll sort of build on this a little bit. We'll talk positively about how we can, help, develop creatively and, artistically, because I think that is important, isn't it? And it has to be done in the right atmosphere. And you need to be only doing that with people that you trust as well. That's the big thing I learned with that. don't do it with people you don't trust, because sometimes they're no good.
Don't throw your pearls before
No,
swine.
exactly. Yeah. Shelley.
Shelley?
Yeah, I just want to say that piggyback on what you said. I was just about to type in the text that I really appreciate this group so much, because this is the only place right now that I could talk about certain things that people understand and will pray for me and get what I'm talking about. And I don't have to feel like I have to guard myself because it's normal.
Right.
It's totally normal. So it's a blessing. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Shelley. Yeah.
It's
Feel
great.
the same.
Good. Thank you. Helen, did you have anything to add? My eye keeps being drawn to there.
I don't know. I've got kind of a few things going on in my head, actually. Karen, the Karens and I were talking that we were deep thinkers, and it takes us a while to process
All
things.
right, yeah, I
So
understand.
I think that's what our group was about. But I'll just give you a little story. That we're almost out of time, I'm sure. But I was just remembering how just before COVID, my husband and I were in Ireland, and we got to see the Book of Kells, and as soon as we walked into that area where they house them, you know, the Holy Spirit came, and he said to me, I haven't forgotten. And I just started to weep, and it brought me back to when I was in England, and when I was began my art training actually in England, and I did all my research on the illuminated manuscripts, and I was just remembering how beautiful everything was, how much effort people put into beautifying the Word of God, and how precious it was that they actually put gold into it, and you know, the drawing and the decoration of it, you know. And for some reason that's come back to me again today. And it's not like I've been doing any calligraphy or anything, but I think it's to do with evangelism. I think it's that, you know, God was kind of reminding me of how precious evangelism and the arts are to him, that they are one of the same. It's you know, you don't have to take art out of evangelism, but it's actually a tool, you know, in evangelism.
Wow. Well, that was a really good contribution to finish us off, Helen. That was like we've landed and seatbelts off, and then we've got
Very good.
I'm glad I asked you.
Yeah, it was really good. I've seen, I don't think it was the same one. We were at Winchester Cathedral. We saw one of those very valuable scriptures, you know, where the same sort of thing, where it's so ornate and they put gold in it. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just the amount of time they spend and artistry. Yeah, we've lost something, haven't we? We've lost something in our mass-produced culture. Anyway, yeah. So and please post your ahas in the group as well. You know, don't feel free to use that and share your thoughts, because that's what it's for. Right. Yep. See you next time.
Yeah, brilliant. Don't forget Paul's album
Party.
launch. His
Launch
party
party,
on Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, see you on Thursday.
What time? What time?
8 o'clock,
See you later.
8 o'clock UK time.
Yeah,
4
it's UK
o'clock.
time.
North
Bye,
American. Yeah, 4 o'clock North American.
Yeah, no, UK time.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, all. Thanks for
Good night.
joining.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.